Hello, Team Zimbabwe. A very good evening, Masquerasi. So, in 2023, I don't believe that this regime is going to win any election because we are going to see different things happening in the political arena, in the political cycles. We've seen that a lot of war veterans are now considering having advocate Chamisa as their president. A lot of rural people, they now want to associate themselves with church. They now want to associate themselves with a new Zimbabwe. Reason B, there is nothing they are benefiting for whatever they've been working for. For an example, if you go to areas like Chimanimani, there are so many bananas in areas like Chimanimani. But the people of Chimanimani are not immensely benefiting from their bananas. Reason being, those bananas are only being targeting the local market or just the human consumption. But they are not being used to produce different things and other things. So there is no massive beneficiation of those bananas because we could have SEMA processing plants making sure that you make use of that very useful flavor, banana. So the people there, they know very well the value of their crops. They know very well the value of their bananas, but it is not being utilized. So if we find somebody who is going to educate them on the value of bananas, you see that bananas goes beyond just human consumption. And they will begin to appreciate and understand that it's not only tobacco, it's not only diamonds, only gold or coffee, but bananas as well can make them rich. Bananas as well can change their lives in real terms. Let's go on to other issues or other areas where mangoes are being produced. Mangoes require mango because we have large quantities of mango trees in the nation of Zimbabwe. We have the biggest productions of mangoes in the SADC region, different types of mangoes. But are we processing those mangoes? Because if you go into other countries, they have shortages of mangoes. But here in Zimbabwe, there is no coordination to make sure that we add value on our mangoes. So at the moment our people in the rural areas realize that they are losing millions from mangoes, they will see that there is no reason to stay with this abusive men. Because there are benefits, so many benefits from us as Zimbabweans utilizing what we have. Because when the whites came to Zimbabwe, when the whites came to colonize us, they knew very well the importance of our wealth. They knew very well the importance of every resource. And we are left with those same resources, but we are failing to tap into the wealth which comes through those resources. So by understanding the importance of those resources, by understanding the wealth carried by those resources, there is no sane person who is going to vote for promises. Any reasonable person is going to vote for change. Why? You will be knowing that if I vote for this man, we are going to see processing plants being built. Sometimes, in 2018, we used to laugh at Advocate Chamisa, pavakataura statement rekuti airport pamba pako. What he was trying to say is we need to connect our towns with airports. We need to have airports in each and every province so that goods just come from Murewa or from Zaka or from Cholocho. They go to the nearest airport and they are transported to the next town. So the day our farmers will realize the importance of their cattle, the day they will realize that actually Zimbabwe cannot import milk, whilst we have farmers with cattle in the rural areas. The day we will have a leader who is going to coordinate for the collection of all milk around Zimbabwe for processing, benefiting the local people, that is the day our people will decide to vote for Advocate Nelson Chamisa. They will see the importance of having Advocate Nelson Chamisa leading the nation. Why? They will be benefiting from the economy. So there is somebody who needs to go into the rural areas and teach these people that when we have change in Zimbabwe, we are going to collect milk from each and every village. Some people, some idiots will come and say it's not viable, but I know it's viable because I once lived by area Mshagashe. People around there used to gather mukaka yavo vachiendesa yakabatana kune kamwe kaita zvekugadzira mukaka, so kakambani kaigadzira mukaka. So that company could then process sour milk and sell, but those farmers were benefiting. So if we can extend that nationwide to make sure that we collect milk from each and every village, to make sure that each and every farmer is benefiting, instead of them throwing away sour milk, instead of them failing to find a market. If we coordinate with them, we will collect thousands and thousands of liters of milk from various villages. So if the farmers realize that there is money in milk production, they can even have milk cows for those cows, dairy cows specifically for producing milk in their own villages, and they'll be getting money on daily basis. But it will not happen with this government because, as you all know, dairy board will fail to pay them. So we need a government which is accountable. You could supply mkaka. So the moment our farmers are told about those things, they will realize, no man, takagarira mari, tiri kutambura tichishaya mari dzobhadhara mafees, tichishaya mari dzekutengera uniforms. Why can't we tap into these benefits? And they will actually vote for Advocate Nelson Chamisa. And there are teams which are working on to make sure that those ideas get to the farmers. And that is the reason why I know, I am convinced, I feel it, that Advocate Nelson Chamisa is going to win. Because with those ideas around, people being educated about those things, you can actually see for yourself, this guy is going to win. He is going to win. So you can actually see that, just imagine a situation where a school is now productive. Imagine a school is now being productive. That is the direction we are taking under Advocate Nelson Chamisa. Where a primary school, a secondary school is going to be productive in electronics, in carpentry, in metal welding, in various fields, our schools will begin to be productive. And by being productive, number one, we are covering the cost of education of kids. Number two, we are making sure that kids do have breakfast and do have lunch while at school. Which means even if you are going to be covered in school, because your school is going to be productive and that money is going to be used for the benefit of the kids. So no kid will be left behind. You know, I was thinking, Kuti, schools and computers. Yet we have the school kids who can learn how to assemble computers, and they begin to assemble computers at their schools. And you tell us that atina mari. Why do we have schools without computers up to this day? It's because the people who will want to be involved in the procurement, they want to enrich themselves, they want to enrich their companies. So they will go and they will charge exorbitantly. Laptop between $500, $600, $700. And how many laptops are we going to buy? But if we choose to build them on our own, we are going to save. Instead of buying 100, we are going to buy 1,000. Instead of buying 1,000, we are going to buy 2,000, 10,000. That is the idea. So if we go and educate vanhu vedu chaizvo about all those things, about the advantages of having leadership, definitely Mnangagwa will win an election. Why? ZANU-PF, they don't have ideas. ZANU-PF, they're not willing to fight for change. They're not willing to do anything which is extraordinary. So they will remain confined. And at the end of the day, who is suffering? It is us. So the moment we show people that there is an easy way of doing things, you will realize that is the moment we will begin to have people who appreciate what needs to be done. It is an issue of just telling our people what needs to be done, demonstrating to our people. So we need the people in the diaspora who are willing to partner into demonstration projects. And I hope that we are going to have the CCC team is going to establish the demonstrations of how we are going to do it, because we don't just need to speak here. We need to demonstrate. How are we going to do it? We demonstrate. How are we going to do it? We demonstrate, so that people really see how we are going to deliver. So I hope and believe that we will find partners or people who want to take part on this issue of showing how we can do it best, on showing how we can actually transform the nation of Zimbabwe. Evelyn Marazan's Delight Chingoma. Okay, thank you very much, Evelyn, for coming. Thank you very much for your support. So I don't know, Kuti, am I making sense? I'm not so sure. I don't know. Tell us what you think in the comment section. I need to cut this short. It's late, but I feel that maybe I need your contribution to know, how do you feel about what I am talking about? We are talking about having an informed society, having an informed community about what you really need to do. A community which knows the real plan of a political organization or a political party. That is what we are talking about. So there is no chance of having the old dollars without ideas who are surrounded by criminals and crooks. There is no way they're going to win an election when the people really know the benefits and they have tested the importance of bringing change. So instead, kuti vana vedu vange vachitambura ma uniforms. Why do we have fashion and fabrics at school? Why at least we have kids without uniforms? So you have to begin to think around those things, to say, we have kids without uniforms. What can we do to assist them? Let's go and give those who are doing fashion and fabrics material, sewing machines. I know those who are in the UK, who are in China, who are in Europe. I know sewing machines are cheap there. Why can't you buy sewing machines? You donate them to schools. These kids will sew my school uniforms for other kids without. How about that? Just imagine putting that effort, making that impact in our schools. Where are we going to go wrong if we do those things? Even that we have a lot of young girls who are in polytechnics, they also want change. Why can't we talk to them with the girls? Tisone ma uniforms instead of tema t-shirt, instead of tema bandana and ma kepi. Why can't we make school uniforms for kids in the rural areas? My uniform. Then we go and distribute those uniforms to the kids in the rural areas. We don't need to hold a rally. We just need to send one person and uniform, mama pio na Chamisa. Zapira. That is the idea. And how is a ZANU-PF person going to stop you without notice? The advantage at my teacher, they are on our side. Even ukasaenda nawo kuchikoro, you can go door to door uchinopa vana vechikoro vasina mauniforms, vanonzwa kuti ava vana mauniforms, door to door giving them uniforms, parent by parent. So these are the things we need to do. Instead of investing in regalia, let's invest in things like my school uniforms. Let's invest in things like my textbooks. So somebody can buy a printer. If you're in UK or wherever you are, you can buy a printer, those printers. And we print my textbooks. There are soft copies, so many soft copies. We print my textbooks, we go with them kuzvikoro. Takuenda tono distribute kuvana as CCC cadres. Tutoenda tonoti vana ma textbooks, even kuenda nawo kudzimba, you just go and distribute. Telling my parents kuti we need vana venyu kuti vadzidze vaite malawyer, vaite madoctor. Ndiani asingadi kuti mwana wake aite doctor? Ndiani asingadi kuti mwana wake aite engineer? That is the good news we should send to the people in the rural areas. Let's touch their hearts. Let's do something to touch their hearts. By doing so, there is no way this regime is going to win an election in the rural areas. We don't need to go there with slogans. Ngatingoende action chete. Day rinonze munhu amira for an election apa. Pachokwadi vanhu vanorohwa gedhe vanorohwa vanhu vezana. I'm telling you this, I've been there in my rural areas. I know zvavanoda. Okay, hanzi na Christobel Gapara. Hanzi you are dreaming baba. Hakuna win, kuna Chamisa. Let me dream, Christobel Gapara. Let me dream. When you go to the issue Yevanaveve Israel, it began as a dream. Everything begins as a dream. The beginning of everything is a dream, just like a dream. You dream of becoming a millionaire, and you begin to devise ways to become a millionaire. You don't just become a millionaire, you dream about it. So when we are dreaming about change, we know how cunning ZANU-PF is. We know the shenanigans of ZANU-PF. We know Zamuno Itakuzanu. So when we dream, we don't only dream. We think ahead. We think extraordinary. We think the extraordinary. How do we win? We have to offer something which is better. We have to offer. And how do we offer? That is when we need to put my ideas. This is the reason why we are coming here live. So when you tell me that I am dreaming, yes, I am dreaming, and that dream is going to come true. I am dreaming, but the dream is going to come true. The reason why I'm agreeing that I'm dreaming is because 2023 asati Africa. Pachasvika 2023 ndopo uchiona kuti ndaitorota ende dream riyaraitika, vachamisa vatopinda. You'll be surprised to see Advocate Nelson Chamisa getting into power. So this is the reason why I see there is need for coordinated effort from the young people around Zimbabwe, from the people. A certain group of the people should begin something. In any idea, kuti ngatimboita one constituency, zvakaita seGokwe, there's an election in Gokwe. If we are to mobilize for that election, if we are to get on the ground, I know we will win that election. So I need somebody who is going to say, I need to win a constituency. I need somebody who is saying in his heart, I need to win a ward kumsha kwangu. Someone who is saying, I need to win something kumsha kwangu. Then we begin to strategize on winning that ward, on winning that constituency. And iwewe pachako unonyatsozviona wega kuti aiwa muno madirwa andiri kuitwa ndawina. You see it by yourself. So that is the kind of situation we want to create. That is the kind of environment we want to create. And I know that we are going to create it. So if you are, wherever you are, please, it is very important. Kune maprinda arikunza yaya achadiwa in the countries you are. Maprinda arikushanda arikunza achadiwa. Take those printers kana achigona kuripeka, repair them, to refurbish them, bring them to Zimbabwe, donate them to CCC. Let us begin printing my textbook like shit. Let us begin printing my textbook evana tichinova kuma rural areas. Yes, that is the least we can do. That is the least we can do. Just imagine my parents achinzwa kuti vana vane ma textbook, vana vangu vasina ma textbooks, vane ma textbooks vapiwa navachamisa. Just imagine mubereki aendesa mwana wake kuchikoro asina uniform and the kid comes back in a uniform. Just imagine all those things. These are the things we can do without interference from ZANU-PF because we don't need permission from them. We just go to the communities in private. We do everything we want with the communities. And the community, at the end of the day, will decide who to vote for. Because these kids, they are young, but they don't forget. Every day, panepa kujigosadza, anenga achitaura, but dai vasiri vachamisa, dai izvezvi ndisina uniform, dai vasiri vachamisa, dai tisina ma textbooks, dai tisiri vasiri vachamisa. You see, whenever a kid passes, the parents are going to say, mwana wedu improve. So it means this person is serious, this man is serious. So why can't we, as Zimbabweans, put our resources together, put our human effort together? I need Zimbabweans who are serious on these projects. I need Zimbabweans who are serious on these projects to say, they are sending my printer. Send my printer. Oh yeah. Send my sewing machines. Titange kusona. Inini I'm even willing kutanga kudzidza kusona. Titange kutosona my uniforms for free. Tichite, no, you know, ndakaona micheka yema uniforms yakachipa in Zimbabwe. Yakachipisa. Why can't we do all those things? Vana vari kugara pasi kuma rural areas. Why can't we coordinate, buy material, togadzira madesk? Have volunteers, vanhu vano volunteer. Kuti I'm volunteering to do welding. Indeed, myself, I'm a qualified welder. Why can't we volunteer to go to do welding? Totenga simbi dzedu to welda my desks. We go in the areas that tichida tono welda my desk tiri pamba pa a certain leader. We go to a school unannounced. Totosvika toti right imba chikuru pana pana kudzidza vakagara pasi madesk aya. And we want to see who is going to take those desks away from the kids. And that person is going to face the full wrath of the people. Yes, it's so easy to win elections. We just need strategy. We just need to think. So if we don't act, ZANU-PF is already giving food aid. ZANU-PF is already distributing that food aid. So why can't we devise our own things and go onto the ground and infiltrate? Guys, akudi regalia kumamisha. Because if you give them regalia, only a few people are going to wait. The majority so they will not wait. So they will not wait. So it is us who are supposed to go there. Once kids are remembering these things, I tell you. So, you know what? It's not an issue. It could be a vote. Vote could be it's not an issue here. Why do I say it's not an issue? There are people within ZEC who are disgruntled. This economic quagmire is affecting everybody. This economic situation is affecting everyone at this moment, except those at the top. Which means there are people who change. This is the reason why I am saying let's go and win the election from the ward, not from the presidium. Let's begin by the councillor winning the election, the MP winning the election, and the president who is popular and loved will be an automatic entry. The president will be an automatic entry. There is no way CCC will have 2/3 majority in parliament and the president will lose. There is no way. Because from 2018, President Mnangagwa has done nothing. So if he has done nothing, it means if we manage to convince the masses and they vote for our councillors and for our MPs, how are we going to have Chamisa lose? Iyakadyiwa by a few votes. He lost with only a few votes. If we are to look at my figures, these were tiny, few votes, very few votes, less than 300,000. So if we can win the council, if we can win the MPs, it means we have councillors, we have MPs, we have control in Senate, and the president is going to automatically win. It's simple. Simple is that. But how do we need to do it? We need to gain the trust of the people. We need to show the people our capabilities. So we need to say, every computer you see, if you're in diaspora, if you find any computer inoshandisika, ngaiuye kumusha. Let those computers be accounted for. Tinema computer akati. Let them be documented. Ta distribute my computers kwa kati. Even if they are old, they will make our kids have somewhere to start. So there is some of the information we cannot share here. But this is the direction I'm telling you. This is the reason why I'm saying we are not going to have Mnangagwa in 2023 going forward. It's not going to happen. We are not going to have ZANU-PF in 2023 going forward. This is the end of ZANU-PF. If we become united, if we become serious, this is the end of ZANU-PF. This is the end. So it just needs coordinated efforts. To end to know what is the value of my banana by processing, value yema mango by processing, value of everything. So, and the and the people have had enough with the ZANU-PF. We don't have structures in CCC structures in Pretoria. We would wish that. I believe that there is a team which is in South Africa, which is coordinating things in South Africa. If possible, maybe what I'll do is that if you can come if you can come to my inbox, WhatsApp inbox, using the number appearing on the screen, come to my inbox using the number appearing on the screen. Then I will give you directions. Say when you're in South Africa, so that you build my structures. You coordinate in South Africa. You see how best you can coordinate, put things together. There are a lot of activities happening in South Africa. A lot of guys are there on the ground in South Africa. So it's just that maybe you are not aware of where they are, but they are there. Because CCC is everywhere. Everywhere you find CCC. Everywhere you find CCC. So Team Zimbabwe, this is an issue of coordinated efforts. This is an issue of working together as a team. This is an issue yekuti abatapa. Zvekuti anoshiya kuti ndarohwa uyarova. We need to make their MPs run away. We need to make their councillors run away from the contestation with Iowa. We need the ZANU-PF to hold a rally in 2023 and 5 people turns up for that rally. That is the situation we want to create. We can create that as citizens if we are united. It's a matter of playing mind games with the people. When you play mind games, you win. So Team Zimbabwe, I don't want to go beyond 30 minutes. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's late, and I hope and believe that we explored. I hope and believe that we tried to talk about these issues. These are the issues we need for us to change. Let's have and make impact in our communities. It's not. It should be not me. Iwewe pauri, make an impact in your community. Give as much as you can. Educate those. You know what? To tell you the truth, kana mchida kuona kuti tinowina 2023. Go to your rural area. Find relationships with young kids. Educate them about change. educate them about a Chamisa. They will go home and educate their parents. They will speak and up until their parents get their senses back. That is the power of our young kids. So when you give to them, you bank trust. You bank something which is going to help you. You bank a free campaign. Very effective family campaign. Because they will go to their families and they will convince their families. So Team Zimbabwe, I love you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for your support. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. I'm not like you help more people to identify or to find this video. So it's very important for you to like. Please, we need your contributions so that we know how we are doing these things, how we can improve, and so forth. Thank you very much for your support. I love you all. Your support is a very, very important. That's how do I come to your inbox? I'm trying. Okay, if you can see per screen, there is something which is scrolling on the screen right now. Kevin Jakarta. Okay, write down this number: 078 444 0788. 078 444 0788. Write down that number: 078. This is a Zimbabwean number, which is +263 78 444 0788, which is scrolling on the screen. So you write down that number, then say hi to my WhatsApp number. You will be automatically added into our group. A link will be automatically sent to you, and you'll be able to join our WhatsApp group. Then send a further message to me. Then we communicate from there. So, Kevin, I think you have taken my number. I hope you have taken my number. Dorothy, Mate, or Mate, I don't know the real pronunciation. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for tuning in, Dorothy. I love you all, Team Zimbabwe. You are the best people I have ever seen. Your unity will make us win. Unity will make us succeed. So we need to strategize. We need to get to work. We need to get things done. And this is the time for us to have change. We cannot afford to lose elections in 2023. We need victory. So how do we win? We coordinate our efforts. Everybody, and we are going to bring that change. Thank you very much for tuning in. Good night.